So we are trying to understand now how to apply binomial expansion. So you already know the Pascal's triangle. I'm going to just write first few rows of Pascal's triangle. The first row starts at 1, and then the next one is 1 and 1 also. Then the row 3 is 1, 2, 1, and the next row is 1, 3, 3, 1. The row after that is 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And the row after that is 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So this is when n equals to 0. This is when n equals to 1. And n equals to 2. N equals to 3. N equals to 4. And n equals to 5. So if I give you a question, let's say expand a plus b to the power 5. Let's make it to the power 4. So then this is my power n, which is 4. And we can see that there are 5 coefficients over here, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So you can actually write all these coefficients 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And now you've got a and b. So we can either choose to have increasing power of a or increasing power of b. I will do over here increasing power of a and decreasing power of b. So increasing of power of a means we'll start with a to the power 0 and b to the power 4 plus, because our sign over here is plus, a to the power of 1, b to the power of 3. So if you see, the power of a is increasing from 0, it now became 1. However, the power of b is decreasing by 1. So it was 4 earlier and now it is 3. And then the next one is a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2. Again, a has increased by 1. The power of a has increased by 1. The power of b has decreased by 1. And the next one is a to the power 3, b to the power 1. And finally, a to the power 4 and b to the power of 0. Now you should notice over here that always the sum of the power of a and b is 4, which is equal to n. So 0 plus 4 is 4, 1 plus 3 is 4, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 plus 0 is 4. It will always be the case. Okay. We can also choose to actually write by having decreasing power of A and increasing power of B. It will actually be the same thing still. So let's put all the coefficients in place. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And A power 4, B to the power 0, A to the power 1, B to the power 3, A to the power 2, B to the power 2. Here, the power of A is sorry, this should be a to the power 3 and b to the power 1. Rectify this. So here the power of a is decreasing and power of b is increasing. And the next one is 6, a to the power of 2, b to the power of 2, and a to the power of 1, b to the power of 3, and finally a to the power 0, b to the power 4. If you see, both these expansions are exactly the same. So my first term over here is 1, a power 0, b power 4, and over here this is my last term. And over here my second term is 4, a to the power 1, b cube. Here my second last term is 4, a power 1, b cube, and so on. And 4a cube b power 1, and finally our first and last term here. I hope that's clear. Now let's say what instead of a and b, I had some other term given to you. Let's say 2x plus 3y. to the power of 4. So now this whole thing is my A and this whole thing is my B. So A is 2x and B is 3y. So all we need to do is, let's put our coefficients in place. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And we know we can either choose to have increasing power of A or we can choose to have decreasing power of A. So I'll do the increasing power of A. My A is 2x. So 2x to the power 0 and B is 3y. 3y to the power of 4. And the next one is A to the power 1 and B, which is 3y to the power of 3. And my next term is again A, which is 2x to the power of 2 and B, which is 3y to the power of 2. The next term is 4a to the power of 3 and B, that's 3y to the power of 1. And finally, it's A, which is 2x to the power of 4 and B, that is 3y to the power of 0. And now all we need to do is to simplify this. 2x to the power 0 is 1. So we only have, what we have is 3y to the power 4, which is basically 3 to the power 4 and y to the power 4, and that becomes 81y to the power 4. My next term is 4 multiplied with 2x. 4 multiplied with 2x multiplied with 3y cube, which means it's 3 cube times y cube, and that's 27y cube. The next term is 6 multiplied with 2x squared, and that means it's 2 squared times x squared, so it becomes 4x squared. And 3y squared means it will be 9y squared. The following term is 4 times 2x cubed, means it's 8x cubed, multiplied with 3y. And my last term, it's 2x to the power 4, that means it's 16x to the power 4. 3y to the power 0 is just 1. Finally, simplifying everything, my first term is 81y to the power 4. The next term is 4 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 27. That's 8 multiplied with 27, xy cubed. So 216 xy cubed. The next is 6 multiplied with 4 multiplied with 9, and that's 24 times 9. And so that becomes 231. Sorry, not 231. This is 116 x squared y squared. My next term is 4 multiplied with 8 multiplied with 3. So that's 12 times 8, 96 x cube y. And the last term is 16 x to the power. Now take some time to go over it again.